Spang, do me a favor, man. Can you go over to the Kepler's website and kepler.org and go to blogs and pull up the blog on go to somebody named Imhotep Adisa, and there's a blog about the Bootstrap initiative. So we're going to first just kind of look at that intro, and then we're going to kind of, I'll say a few words, kind of talk about what I was thinking, and then we're going to kind of go around the room and craft it out. Is that good? Ooh, and let me know when you're ready. Welcome to the Bootstrap Camp, inaugural jump off here at the Kepler Institute. I'm Imhotep. Everybody else will introduce themselves soon. Shortly, our resident scholar from New York will be just kind of reading off the blog of our first kind of overdraft of the intent that may very well look like something different here in about 10 minutes. Ready?
Yep. Okay, so I'm going to be reading this blog, the Bootstrap Academy. As organizations of all types, profit and non-profit, face additional challenges to their survival due to the continuing shrinkage of access to material resources, the concept of bootstrapping has returned to vogue. The bootstrap paradigm, which focuses on creative acquisition of material resources and often focusing on human development and collaboration as primary forms of capital, is the ideal paradigm in times of perceived scarcity. It is in this light that the Kepler Institute launches its inaugural Bootstrap Academy. This 3-month academy will focus on the following areas. 1. Leadership types and the bootstrap model. 2. Characteristics of bootstrappers. 3. Institution building. 4. Social enterprises. 5. Social justice and the bootstrap model. And 6. Etc. Classes meet every first and third Sunday at KI from 3 to 6 p.m. beginning June 3rd. And then there's an invitation to join us.
All right, so we'll start with that. I'd like to say that everyone that's made it today, the $1,000 Bootstrap Academy fee will be waived. Show up next week, we can't make the same promises. So let's start with an introduction. We'll kind of go around the room, and I like from what you've heard, what in that is of interest to you, and also when you think of the word bootstrap, just how does that resonate with you as a word or a term? Start with this young lady right here who's looking awful thoughtful. Just kind of introduce yourself.
No camera. No camera.
I'm gonna get in the camera.
New day.
Yeah. My name is Precious Williams.
Those books look familiar.
Yes, they do. My name is Precious Williams. I'm a graphic designer of the I often say I'm a graphic designer of the Bootstrap Academy, but I made the logo. I'm a graphic designer of KI New Media within Kepler Institute. And I think that bootstrapping means basically, being able to get things done in a certain amount of time, be able to give back to the people that you work for and things like that. Just being able to help and be able to stand with whatever your promises are or whatever like that. That's what I think bootstrapping means.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And the great logo you produced for us.
Yeah, here it is. Shoes.
My name is Alvin Sangswangu, and I am excited to be here because for me, bootstrapping is about a transition to freedom and to find ways to do what you want, not just whatever you want to serve yourself, but do what you want to serve the people around you and the values that you hold for yourself. So I think there's a lot of barriers that we feel, whether it's material or the way that we've constructed how the world works, what will and won't work. So I guess trying to break down those things in my mind.
I'm Eric Gaywood. I am the manager of Academy Media. And what I think about Bootstrap, I think about hard work and putting it in, to achieve goals that you want to achieve for yourself.
Paula Vera, and bootstrapping has just such a familiar connotation all the way through. I know that the young people in our organization who've heard me say this 50 million thousand times, having been born in 1943, of parents who came out of the Depression. My mother was 12 years old and 14 in 1942. And at 14, you know what you don't have anymore. And my father was about 18 at the time. So those are the people who raised me during the war, where there was some more you can't have because we got to give it to the war effort. So bootstrapping for me is just a very, very familiar way of moving through the world. I mean, it just is. It is. You either have it or you whine about it. And whatever you have is it. That's the it you need. So, and without mass media, and the reason I give all this context to why bootstrapping has always been the way is through mass media that it didn't become the way. But it still has always been there. People around you, you've seen people around you just move, and then it seems like some huge anomaly. But bootstrapping is the way of the world and the people in the world and all the indigenous and all the people who haven't been trained to believe that if it is to be, it is up to somebody else to help it to get there, and you just put in a chore or two. So bootstrapping is, and we see it coming back to be. So.
My name is Nicole Johnson, and I'm an intern at Kemper Institute this summer. To me, bootstrapping is being able to use your resources to pull yourself up, but unlike the traditional sense of the word, it's not just about yourself, it's about being then in turn a resource to people around you to be able to pull themselves up as well. So about elevating yourself and your community members and the people around you.
Hello, my name is Samuel Pang. Most people call me Spang. I'm also an intern at KI this summer. I'm from New York City. And for me, bootstrapping is also, I guess I'm interested in learning more because to learn like what it means to build an organization or to build your work without having a lot of resources, and I think it's important to kind of I don't want to use the word deconstruct again because Alvin already used it, but what does it mean to kind of work within the society that has like oh, I feel like I'm not going to say that. Yeah, you know, just returning to I guess I'll say returning to my roots, since my family is from Malaysia and they came here with nothing. Were able to pull themselves up, and I also want to be able to use that kind of method to build community and to also do productive work.
I'm Derek. My definition of bootstrap, I think, is very similar to what Nicole and Spang just said. Just the concept of building something out of nothing, and it's doing it not to have for your own personal benefit, but to benefit those around you. To elevate your community.
What's up? My name is Jerome Lawrence. When I think of Bootstrap, I think of building from the ground up. You start from zero, and your whole mission is to come up, and that's what you spend your time all the time, from using your resources to your people, to your family, or whatever's around you. You always focusing on the come up, and that's what I feel with Bootstrap.
Diop, KINewmedia.com, check us out. TPOdigital.com, check us out. Diop.com, check me out. Bootstrap, I think, my perspective on bootstrapping, I think it's a feasible methodology for individuals who want to live by following their free spirit inside a repressive or oppressive situation. So that's why I'm really a part of this group of people and the views that we share.
Matt Davis, a soil builder at the KIE Coach Center.